Hello, loves, and welcome to the Festive Friday Holiday Decorating Team collaboration with our host, my YouTube sister, Cathryn from Amateur Decorating Like a Pro. She's at it again, my friends. The team will be bringing you 7 days of holiday DIYs and decorating, full of ideas and inspiration. So sit back and relax and enjoy 8 of my talented sisters to help you with your holiday preparations. Hello, everyone, and welcome to video 4. If you guys have not seen video 1 through 3, I will link that in the iCard above. Today's DIY is going to be a Christmas ornament made out of toilet paper roll, paper towel roll, or wrapping paper roll, whatever roll that you can get. I like using the wrapping paper roll because it's a little bit more sturdier and can handle any of the crafts you want to put on here, but toilet paper roll works just as fine. And what it looks like is, here is what it looks like. It looks like a cracker. If you remember crackers back in the day, holiday crackers where you pop it open and it has prizes. But these are going to be ornaments, and we're going to make this variation. And this is the paper towel roll variation, and this is the toilet paper roll variation. So a lot of fun to make and very quick and very easy. Most of this stuff you can find at Dollar Tree, but since I had most of this stuff already, I had no need to purchase anything else. But we're going to run through some of the supplies that you would need. You need some double-sided tape about 1/4 inch wide. You need some border stickers that I got from Mambi. These from Michaels that came out of my supplies. Some gem stickers. You recognize this. I've done another DIY with this, and this is the Harlequin plastic tablecloth that I had for years now that I've been cutting up and using. So Dollar Tree diamond wrap. We also have the paper towel roll, veil cloches from Dollar Tree. We have some velvet ribbon that I purchased at Amazon a few years back. Some silver twine, glue sticks, wire cutter, wire, and glue gun. And I believe that's it to do this DIY. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, we're going to wrap the paper towel roll in this Harlequin pattern plastic tablecloth. So we take a piece of tablecloth, and this is about 13¼ inches long and about a foot wide. So about 13¼ inches long and about a foot wide. And this is for a paper towel roll that is about 5¾ inches long. Okay, so we'll take our paper towel roll and we'll put it aside. The first thing you're going to do, any kind of wrapping paper or tablecloth table plasticware that you're very fond of for the holidays, you can use for this. And Dollar Tree have many of them in different patterns and different colors. So what I'm doing is folding up one end of the plastic tablecloth to give it a nice clean edge at one end. Now if you have a pattern like I do, you want to keep your pattern flowing nicely as best as you can. And what I mean by that is, when you start to roll your paper towel roll, you want to make sure that the pattern is nice all the way around to get that kind of matchy feeling or match pattern. Since this is a diamond pattern, you see how I folded it up and it matches the Harlequin diamond pattern on the other side. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Now, you can paint this. You can paint this white, black, whatever color that you think it complements your paper, so that if it shows through. But just so happen this doesn't show through. So we'll do the same thing on this side. We'll match up to the pattern, just like this. So we're going to take your hot glue gun. Now I use this on the lowest setting because in my instance I'm dealing with plastic. But if you're dealing with paper, then it shouldn't matter. Now what I'm doing is setting the roll on here evenly, that the pattern is evenly spaced on the roll. And then I carefully roll it. And glue the ends together. Now you want to keep your wrapping, when you wrap this, very tightly. Not too tight that it will tear, but not tight enough that it's smooth. See how smooth that is? So you don't want any wrinkles here. So now that we have that, so now I see how our pattern is even all the way around the roll. So right where it meets in the back, you're going to make sure you have that facing down, and you want to have the cleanest, nice pattern there. So the next thing you want to do is tie your ends. And this is what I mean by tying the ends here. Before I put on the nice little tie that you see here, I use either some string or, in this case, some wire. And I gather up the end of my plastic tableware, and I gather it around the wire and just wrap it around until I get a nice tail here. Now you want to wrap this tightly, not too tight, but tight enough that it's nice and gathered here without any being loose at the ends. You want it to be very close to the roll itself, and I'll show you what I mean here. Now see how close I have that to the paper towel roll, and there is the wire right there. You don't want that to be up here and you have all this space between that. You want it just really, really close to the end there. And we do the same thing on the opposite end. Okay, so now we put the wire and the clippers away because that's all we need that for. And there you have your cracker. So now we're going to decorate it. So what we're going to do is put this border sticker. Now I bought these border stickers at Michael's in my supply. I always keep them in my supplies for when I do my planner or what other craft that I want to do. And here are the stickers here. Now I think these were about, oh, I don't know, maybe $4. I'm just guessing here. But you know, you catch them on sale or you have your little coupon. There's about 3 stickers to a pack. Or it might be, no, 4 sheets to a pack. And you just peel it off like this. And these just make great little crafting projects if you want a border. Now, I could have done anything right here on the paper towel roll. But since I have a pattern on my plastic here, I want it to be seen clearly. So that's the reason I'm using a border. Other than that, you can put your decoration right on here. But if you have a pattern and it's busy, I suggest using something like this. This way you can have a nice clean surface for your pattern. So I put this on here and check it to make sure it's even on each side, as closely even as I can get it. So now you can put whatever decorations you want without it being overcrowded. So we are using these gems. This is another thing that I use. I don't know if you can see that. There we go. This is another thing that I keep stocked in my craft room. And you can just see how that would look by putting that on there. I don't know if you can see that. The light in here is very bright, so you might not be able to see it. So it's a peel and stick. Make it really easy. You just be very careful when you take this off because you want to keep the shape of the pattern on here. It's very delicate, so you just take your time and lift it off. use the bottom part, and since I'm using a border, I want you to see this, what I'm doing. So I'm placing the top gem right there in the center. That's my middle point that I'm using. And you just let it lay naturally. Now we're going to decorate the ends here. And how we do that is the velvet ribbon. So this velvet ribbon came on a spool. And I believe it's about a 1/4 inch thick. And what I done, I cut this, just split it down the center to use. And I came out with something like this. A much thinner ribbon to use. But before we use that, we are going to take our diamond wrap. Now, you can use the diamond wrap from Dollar Tree, and it already has the adhesive on it to make it easier for you. But since I have so many of these strips from diamond wrap that I previously used on crafts, I am not going to waste it. So I got the piece that I needed. I measured it, made sure that it goes all the way around my roll here, and then I can cut and use my double-sided tape. So here we have our double-sided tape. I love this stuff. I use it on all my paper crafting. We turn our diamond wrap over on the back and we place our double-sided tape on here. Now we have to make sure that the adhesive sticks very well, so you kind of rub it on, or you can take your scissors and rub it like so. Okay. Now we're going to start in the back here where the seam is, and you're going to place it as close to the edge of the paper towel roll as you can and go all the way around. So once we have the first row, then we are going to take our nice little black ribbon that we split down the center, and we're going to glue that. So we start gluing at the end. We place it on our row by the seam first. We go all the way around. Make our measurement and cut. And now we just glue in spots to tack it on here. And there we go. That's the row there. Now we're going to do one more row right next to the velvet ribbon. Now I've already prepared the diamond wrap strips with the glue, so we'll make this go a little bit faster. Remember, start at the seam and go all the way around. Now, a tip that I want to tell you guys, I didn't do it here because I already did it. Make sure that you clip off these little strings on the end of the diamond wrap when you use it, because you want your work to be nice and clean and not be and not have those little strings. That's very annoying. I can't stand them. So I make sure I clip them before I put it on my work. And there we have it. We have the first side. So now we do the other side. So We have both of the ends are done. Now we're going to do our little bell ribbon to tie on each end of our cracker ornament. So we'll put this aside. I cut 2 of those ribbon about, let's see, 18.5 inches long. So I cut the ribbon for about 18.5 inches long. This will give me enough to make a bow and enough to have it hanging with the bells. Now these little bell cloches that I purchased from Dollar Tree, they have a little hoop there. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. If you can see that little loop of metal, that's where we're going to slide our ribbon into. So now we're going to make sure that our ribbon is turned on the opposite side, which is the back side, and we're going to push that in, that loop. Now if you have problems trying to get that in there, use a knitting needle or your scissors or whatever you have, some sort of skewer to push that through. And you're just going to push it through enough that you can glue the end and wrap the loop in a little hoop like that. So that's what we're going to do. So you have just enough so you can wrap it in a little hoop. You're going to take your end and you're going to glue it. Just a little dab would do ya. And close it up very nicely so it doesn't leave any glue residue, because you want this to be very neat, and that's what it looks like. So we have our little hoop there. So that's one end, and we're going to make sure we keep this straight, that the back side is showing, and you're going to take another bell and push this through and do the same thing. Okay, everyone, and this is my little collection here so far. I made 12 of the toilet paper roll ones. I love these. They turned out so well. I used the silver coating on them and only 1 row of diamond wrap on each end. We have this different kind of border. We use a silver border and the gem, and then we have the bells on the ends. So that's what the toilet paper roll look like. I made 12 of those. So far, I only made 2 of the wrapping paper rolls. I have 10 more to do of these. So I would have 12 of these. It would be a total of 24. And now, of course, these are done with some of the things, supplies that I had in my craft room already. Not all of it is Dollar Tree, but you can do this with all Dollar Tree items. Dollar Tree have some fabulous crafts line now, that they have a new craft line. So I wanted to do a more elegant style for these crackers, but you can do some fun things with your kids. This could be another DIY that you can share with them, and you can put fun things inside of here and make it out of an advent calendar on your tree from 1 to 31 in December or what have you, and they can open up one each day. Just something for them to look forward to. You can have kind of treats in here, toys, anything that can go in these little paper towel and toilet paper rolls. That would be quite fun for days to come, for the holidays for your kids. So before we go, I wanted to show you guys another ornament that I done. So I have a few of these I need to do. I didn't show how I did this one. Maybe I'll put it on Instagram stories or something like that, how I created this ornament. But it's one of those crafts ornaments from Michael's, or you can get them from the Dollar Tree, and it's some Dollar Tree wrapping paper and the same labels that I've done on the cracker and the same gems. But just wanted to show you the different variations that you can do with a craft paper on one of these craft ornaments. So that's it for me, guys. I thank you, my sister, for another fab collab and inviting me for 7 days of Friday holiday fun. Don't forget to check out the playlist in the description box below for more holiday ideas and inspiration from some talented YouTube sisters. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you like what you see, click the subscribe button and the bell for more DIYs, organization, planning, and holiday inspiration. For all of my lovettes, thank you for your love and support. You are always in my heart. See you on the next one. Smooches!